This is question 44 from book number 1 based on the 2020 NEC, and this is electricaltime.com. For RMC conduit, generally speaking, what is the maximum horizontal support distance between opening through framing members? We've got A for 10 feet, B for 12 feet, C for 14 feet, and D for 16 feet. And the answer for this one is, hi, this is Steve with electricaltime.com. Before we get back to our video, just want to show you our website real quick. It's called electricaltime.com, and we got some really cool things here. We've got online electrical classes, so go check them out. And also, we got free videos, so go back to our website each week and check out our free videos. All right, now back to this video. Going to be A, and that's going to be for 10 feet. So the first question we're going to ask ourselves is, what article are we talking about here? And that is going to be Article 344 for rigid metal conduit, and that's going to be for the type RMC. And again, that's Article 344 for rigid metal conduit type RMC. This is going to be within Chapter 3, Wiring Methods and Materials. And then we find Part 2, Installation. And then 344.30, Securing and Supporting. Then 344.30B for Supports. And then we find 344.30B4 for the horizontal runs, for those framing members. And what the code book, is telling us here, it says that the horizontal runs of RMC supported by openings through horizontal framing members at intervals not exceeding 10 feet and securely fastened within 3 feet of termination points shall be permitted. All right. And again, what we're talking about here, and I'll draw a real simple example here of a truss. All right. So this way we can take a look at that. All right. So again, this might not be 100% to scale, and I'm sure it's not. All right. So basically what they're talking about here is that when we're running the horizontal runs of the RMCs and then supported through the openings of the framing members, and let's say that we've got our rigid over here, right? And it's going through that framing member. That's what they're talking about here. All right. Now, there's other ways that you're going to, can support the rigid metal conduit. You can put hangers. You can do all kinds of different things. But in this one here, they're talking about the horizontal runs of RMC supported through the openings through the framing members. And when we do it this way, that distance cannot exceed 10 feet. All right. So let's see what we have to say in our textbook. So 344.30B4 talks about where RMC, and again, that's rigid metal conduit, and that is Article 344, is installed in horizontal runs and where the RMC is going through framing members. The RMC must be supported every 10 feet or less. Let's say that you are installing RMC in the ceiling of a factory as a straight run for 80 feet. As you install that RMC through the openings of the ceiling framing members, the RMC must be at least resting on the openings of those framing members every 10 feet or less so that the RMC does not sag. And again, the answer to this question is A, and that's 10 feet, and that's code reference 344.30B4.